boy Meeks. I'm shouting out to Put It in the Air podcast. You heard what I'm saying? And my big bro, Big 8. What's up, bro? We in this thing, man.
Yeah, what up? This is already NT. Shout out Big 8. Put It in the Air podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Tell them what's up.
My name Black Prince. You heard me? Already NT. Shout out my nigga Big 8. Put It in the Air podcast. Appreciate you, bro.
Hold up, wait. You know it's the boy already been rich. We just gonna do what we gonna do with this podcast. Shout out to Big 8. Boy B. And his own shit. Shout out to Big 8.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, though? It's JR Future. Welcome to it. You know what time it is. Shout out Big 8 podcast. Already NT. Come fuck with us.
Straight up.
Respectfully, I wanna fuck ya. When I'm in it, tell you I love ya.
I go by Joe Money, man. Respectfully out right now. EP is out. Love language, man.
Me, I go by the name of YO, man. Make sure y'all get that Bridging the Gap everywhere July 1st. Yeah.
What up? It's your boy Big 8, man. Put It in the Air podcast coming straight to you live. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got some very, very interesting shit to talk about today, man. Listen to this shit with an open mind. Don't come into this shit with a closed mind. I need everybody to have their thinking caps on, you feel me? Real talk. Have your thinking cap on. But while we waiting, let's get into this motherfucking ritual. Y'all know what it is. Put it in the motherfucking air. Because we don't motherfucking care. Shouts out to everybody who been supporting the movement, man. Put it in the air, man. We're going to do something different for Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of something different for Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? Put It in the Air magazine, available Wednesday, June 15th. At Ziggyz on 2016 North MacArthur and also 924 Southwest 59th off 59th and Western. Make sure y'all go to Ziggyz Smoke Shop and Dispensary. In-store copy's going to be $10. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come through and pick yours up. Also, same day, I got a live stream with a young lady. She was, I guess she was listening to the Kevin Samuels shit, and Kevin Samuels had mentioned that he felt that women over the age of 35 with children are leftovers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be a little more complex in our thinking when we talk about this, because sometimes you can hear stuff and the blunt force of what somebody's saying can automatically make you biased. But listen, we're going to discuss it. We're going to break it down. We're going to get an understanding. And we all going to grow from the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap into that. That's going to be dropping on the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're doing that live stream Wednesday, June 15th at 7 p.m. So make sure you tap into the live stream. A lot of people is subscribed to the channel, but they not hitting the notification bell, so you don't get a notification when, you know what I'm saying, I drop videos or when I go live. So make sure, if you subscribe, that you got the notification set on all. You know what I'm saying? Because when I drop a post or when I release some information, you know what I'm saying, you'll get it immediately. This damn cat is crazy. Rudy! This motherfucking cat is crazy, man. I love my cat, though. This is my first cat. I ain't never had a cat before. They fun because you just get to watch them run around that crazy and shit. Give me something to throw at this motherfucker. Get your stupid ass out the motherfucker. Fuck wrong with this cat. Anyway, so today, which I ain't gonna lie, I try my hardest to stay away from some topics just because that could be a conflict of interest for me. But I ain't gonna lie. I listen to Whack 100 a lot. I check out the stuff he talk about. I understand people's perspective on the fact that he may be a little bit overtly controversial in today's social media, internet game. You know what I'm saying? Clubhouse, all that type of stuff. But one thing I can say about Whack is he know his shit. And right is right and wrong is wrong. So you got to remember that. A lot of people lose sight of what's right and what's wrong when things become personal or they personally attach to certain topics or certain people or certain stars or certain ideas, whatever the case may be. But you got to understand that the rules don't change no matter who you are, especially if you respect what you're a part of. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be on some street shit, let's keep the street politics, and keep it the way it's supposed to be. If we're going to be on some business stuff, same thing. Keep it business. Keep all that personal stuff to the side, all your personal feelings, opinions, and all that. If it's business, it's business. Keep it business. You feel me? So, there's an interesting story with including Whack 100 right now to where someone contacted Whack to represent or to speak with a lady who was responsible for some very critical Larry Hoover footage. Keep in mind, this lady took her own money, used her own connections, and made it to where that she could go in and personally interview Mr. Hoover and get his side and get his perspective and learn who he is and stuff like that. Well, JPrince, damn, I said without a give. JPrince took a liking to the story, and I guess as far as the movement of trying to get Larry Hoover freed, JPrince has been instrumental in that movement, I guess, with the family. Don't really know a lot about how long or his reasoning for doing it. He pretty much say his reasoning is he don't want to see him buried, let Mr. Hoover buried in the system, and everybody that he was locked up with for the same type of crimes has been released. A lot of people don't know who Larry Hoover is. Larry Hoover will be considered one of the founder of Gangsta Disciple, which later he translated into Growth and Development, which is what it's supposed to be, but it's far gone from that. So, I guess to whatever degree he's involved with that situation, whether it's funding or whether it's resources or whatever, however he's involved with the situation, he's taken a position next to the Sun on a lot of shows, you know what I'm saying, discussing the Larry Hoover situation and why he ain't been released and the things that have been changed that would make it be him to be capable of being released. Like, it, you know, they really involved. It's some deep shit going on. Kanye West had a sit down with Trump. They got a law passed to where that law being passed helped a lot of the other guys that he was locked up with or that was locked up for stuff that he was locked up for, helped them get out of the penitentiary while he's still there. He's been there 48 years, 48, 49, something like that. He's been there a long fucking time, way too long for a nonviolent crime. So, of course, there's been some back and forth between Whack 100 and JPrince on different mediums. JPrince made some allegations about Whack 100. Whack 100 really kind of been, I mean, if you want to be 100, especially after the stuff that just came out yesterday, he really just been stating the facts. And it's fucked up because, like, a lot of people give him backlash for doing business with 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine is classified as a rat in the streets, right? Business, streets. Always stay with me here, okay? So JPrince went as far as to call this nigga Officer Whack 100, call him a bitch and a rat and some other things. You know what I'm saying? Well, the part that jogs me the most is the stuff that Whack revealed this morning. It almost proves that JPrince is kind of lying. Like, to the point to where, like, he was doing the CJ Mac and Dub C interview. Shout out to them, man. They got a popping podcast. I like they shit. And I like the way they set up. Hopefully I'll get there soon. You know where we at right now. Put it in the air, you dig? But you know, them being close to JPrince, which Dub C wasn't at the interview with JPrince. Let's get that clear. It was just CJ Mac and JPrince. So they expressed that they had a relationship and where their relationship stemmed from and the type of things that they've experienced together, JPrince and CJ Mac. So that, you know, at first hearing it, which I got a lot of respect for Mac, just for the simple fact that when the bitches and all that stuff start coming out and the police and all that stuff start coming out, after JPrince spoke his piece, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much just said, okay, that's your side of the story. I don't know his side of the story. So I fuck with both of y'all, so I'm going to keep it neutral until I at least hear his side of the story. But from what I heard, it's fucked up. That's pretty much how he responded to what JPrince said. So they did an interview with Whack 100 yesterday. So Whack 100 was pretty much saying, because JPrince has said to the degree of that Whack 100 was trying to monetize footage that would help get Larry Hoover free. And like, what else did he say? He said that he stepped in intervening in business that wasn't his, trying to make some money pretty much. So like, which I don't know if JPrince had the knowledge that she was referred to Whack 100 or not. Like she had told her story to somebody who she trusted in, and he sent her to somebody that he trusted to do business because he didn't have the capabilities of handling that. So there are signatures to where, like, they were saying that, don't quote me on this, but from what I thought I heard, let me say that, is that JPrince was saying that Mr. Hoover is more intelligent than to sign them papers. Pretty much making it seem like they got false paperwork, they got false contracts. The lady is pretty much holding the footage for ransom and won't release it to the family. And the crazy part is this woman did all this stuff on her own. Like JPrince them didn't help her do all the stuff that she did in 1998 to go get that footage. Like they didn't help. They didn't help. All they did, she got the clearances from Larry Hoover in the penitentiary system. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, she might have had to go through some governors or something to get that done. Like, that's some serious shit. They just don't let you go into the prison and just interview high-profile people like Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely did her due diligence to get that, to be able to get that footage. And from what I heard, it's more than 1 day worth of footage. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much footage it is, but I guess to let them know that they really had the footage, and it was a concert coming up, so JPrince was trying to get some footage from Wack to show at the concert of Mr. Hoover talking, and I guess somewhere in between, I guess JPrince wasn't satisfied with the amount of footage. I don't know, but they ended up in a riff about that. So let's put this all in perspective. JPrince them offered this woman $20,000 for this footage. I know as well as anybody else know that this documentary is gonna make some serious money. Like some serious money. Kanye West was trying to be involved with it. Kanye West got to the point to where he passed it to JPrince. He did what he could do, I guess. Which he did a lot with getting that law passed. Him having Trump push that law through, that made a big ass difference. That gave him some hope. You know what I'm saying? But the sad part about it is the shit that, much respect to JPrince, the shit that JPrince is saying is almost the complete opposite of what he needs the footage for. So Larry Hoover was accused of having the power to make people do things. Violent things, crimes, for the most part. So if you on talk show after talk show pretty much inciting that you with all the dumb shit and what you willing to do and that you with the smoke and calling people rats, that would, calling a person that's considered a street dude by any degree, calling him the police, calling him a rat, calling him out his name, all that stuff is provoking him to have to defend himself. So that takes me back to the streets and the business. So the woman didn't want to accept $20,000. What the woman wanted to do was talk to Mr. Hoover's wife. And JPrince was like, no, she got to go through me. And that's where things got complicated. Because from what I hear, Wack 100 was okay with letting the wife and the woman speak without him or JPrince's input. Why is it so important that everybody go through you when it's more about the cause than anything else? If it's more about Mr. Hoover being free, then what are we talking about? Why can't they converse? Why can't they connect? It would be better if they did it like that, because then it would be more genuine, right? I would think. Maybe not. I don't know. But the fact that Mr. Hoover was accused of influencing all these criminal acts, and you almost advocating the acceptance of violence with somebody you disagree with, and then you call them a provoking name. It's provoking to call somebody a rat or the police. If you're gonna call somebody that, at least have paperwork to vouch for that, or have something to vouch for that, because other than that, you are blatantly disrespecting somebody. And I know JPrince is the boogeyman. I know it's what they say. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you gangster too. So you gotta operate. So it ain't that it's okay because it's you. Like, you shouldn't have did it. Like, I in my opinion, what you do is your business. But it's just, in my opinion, I think that was kind of rash that you would provoke that man like that. Both of y'all being in such prominent predicaments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be working together to do things that look good for us as a people. Instead, like, you trying to Debo. And, like, everybody ain't to be Debo. Know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't to be Debo. But I think y'all should check that out, check into that. It's just rough. Like, and I hate to put it like that, but he ain't wrong for wanting to catch a fade with him. He ain't wrong. That man disrespected him like that. You supposed to want to catch a fade after that. If not, how could he look his own people in the face? This man just called you a rat worldwide. And you a stand-up dude. You know, you almost provoking him to have to defend himself. Or like, if not, he going to have to defend himself against his own people. Like, how crazy is that? That's like you go in the house, little boy just whooped your ass. You go in there and tell your mama tell you, I'm going to whoop you again, or you going to go whoop the boy. You're not going to jump on your mama. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey man, I don't even like doing videos on this type of shit for the simple fact that, like, this is ugly. This is ugly. And, like, it's even uglier that Wack got proof. Man, this man was reading off part of the contract that Larry Hoover signed, where he signed his likeness away for the sake of this project. That's what he did. These are the things that JPrince said Larry Hoover didn't do. Contracts have been submitted back and forth. He told JPrince she ain't finna do that for no $20,000. He told him. That's when everything went AWOL. So when they was talking about egos on the podcast, to keep it 100, Wack ain't the one with the ego this time. You got to keep it real. Wack ain't the one with the ego this time. Man, listen. They said, is there any way we can fix this or have a sit down and make this right with the group? He said, huh? Nah, me and Blood got to get out. Hey, listen, I was thinking the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. That's the part I don't like about gang politics, though. Depending on who you are, who you kin to, you can be forgiven for shit that other people can't. You see what I'm saying? That's the catch-22 with the whole gang shit. I don't like that part. That's why I do what I do like I do. I don't like that part. I be thinking that shit trash, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue about it. So, you know, you gotta expect him to want to get down with him. And then he said the gangsterest shit that I done seen online in a long time. He said, listen, you got soldiers, I got soldiers, they have absolutely nothing to do with this. I want to get down with you. I said, damn. Woo-wee. Man. Put it in the Air magazine. Hey, Wack. Big dog. Chill out, my nigga. Chill out. You know that old man ain't finna catch no fade with you. I mean, you old too, but I'm saying, he ain't finna catch no fade with you, man. I don't see it. But how he get out of this, I got to see that, because really he's going against a few rules, you feel me? Like, blatantly. Hey man, listen, I remember, it's you know what happened to JPrince happened to me. Me and the little homie was locked up together. I said too much because he made me mad, but I said something to where he had to defend himself. Well, at first he wasn't gonna do it. We was like, nah, and I was like, I apologize. Whoop. My bad. I shouldn't have did it. I was upset. Well, they came back and was like, now y'all gotta get down. So he walks up to me and told me that he's like, yeah, man, I'm finna go get my boots on. And I'm trying to get out of it. I'm like, bruh, I don't want no parts of this. I apologize. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Well, he was edged into fighting me, and it went how it went. We ain't gonna talk about that part. But what I'm saying is, this ain't the same case with them. Y'all both some well-noted fellas. So I hope y'all handle this shit correctly, man. Cause yeah, this is real spooky. Spooky as fuck. For real. But man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Put It in the Air podcast coming to you live. You know what it is. What y'all think about this Whack 100 and JPrince stuff, man? Let me know what y'all think, man. Let's chop it up. Oh yeah, Put It in the Air magazine, Wednesday, July 15th at 6 p.m. will be available at Ziggyz on 59th and Western, Southwest, and at Ziggyz on 2016 North MacArthur. $10 a copy. Come get yours, you feel me? Put It in the Air signing off. It's your boy.